I've always loved math. It's something that's always come naturally to me. The ability to think critically and find solutions to complex problems. One of the things I loved that didn't come as naturally to me was baseball. Never did I think that my love for math would one day take me to the big leagues. I'm Alex Everett. This is my story. My entire family loves baseball, and we're huge fans of the Mets. My mom, dad, sisters, and brothers would watch games all the time. When I was young, I spent my time focused on school, playing video games, and hanging out with friends. And early on, those were the kinds of things that defined me. It was about this time when my sister brought me to a Mets game, and I just fell in love. At the age of 13, I quickly became obsessed and would watch 162 games a year. I am one of the most uncoordinated people that anyone's ever met. In high school, I was cut from a no-cut baseball team, so I knew early on that it was unlikely I would have a career playing ball. On the other hand, I excelled at math, and when it came time to look at colleges, I knew that math would be my major. When I came to Quinnipiac, I didn't know there were different sectors of math or that I could have a career in it. I figured math was just math, but as I took classes, I kind of found a yearning for statistics. My first year, I tested out of statistics, but when I saw Stanley Rothman's baseball and statistics class, I knew I had to take it anyway. Through that class, I formed a close relationship with Stan, who quickly became a mentor and a friend to me. Stan had deducted the famous Pythagorean theorem of baseball down to a linear formula. He took me on as a research assistant, and I was able to help him use his linear model to predict teams' winning percentages, determining its accuracy, and trying to come up with a definitive proof to show that it worked. Stan taught me how to use math outside of a class, and I became quickly interested in the thought process behind applying data and numbers to the real world. As I began my senior year, my passion for baseball and math was at a fever pitch. ESPN came to campus for a career fair and was impressed by the research I had done with Stan. They quickly hired me as a part-time data analyst to watch games and enter scores and statistics. My experiences at Quinnipiac and ESPN made me realize that I wanted to continue to learn more about statistics. After ESPN, I went to grad school and then began applying for jobs. I figured I'd be at some bank, hedge fund, or some accounting firm, right? But then, as I was looking through job sites, I realized that many sports brands were looking for mathematicians just like me. Today, I'm the Director of Analytics and Strategy for the Pittsburgh Pirates. One of the reasons I took the job was because of the freedom they gave me to be creative. They encouraged me to pursue projects I'm interested in. I've been able to predict attendance outcomes for games, model foot traffic at stadium gates, and value seats to determine ticket prices. One of my favorite projects has been focusing on improving the fan experience. There's a natural connection between sports and math, but before I came to Quinnipiac, I never thought that my passion for both could turn into a career for me. I like to think that we make our own opportunities. My love for baseball and math led me to my research with Stan, which helped me get to ESPN. That then led me to grad school and finally to where I am today, in the big leagues. I'm Alex Everett, and that's my story.